Alright, it is very late right now because I forgot to do this, so I'm just gonna start rambling. Um, First thing I have in my notes from Chapter 9 Tuesday. Um, Basically, so electric cars, then you have chargers, power plants, wind turbines, etc. So, like, that power has to come from somewhere. And when you really break it down and look at it, um, in order for that energy to reach the electric car, it has to go through a lot of different things. Like, you start at the wind turbine, which is bad for the environment eventually, if not right away. Then to the power plants, then to the chargers, then to the electric cars. Then we have to extract out of the environment all of our technology. So I was just thinking about this today, actually. I think about it quite a bit. It just blows me away how humans, there's some smart MFers out there. Like, at one point, it was just forest, land, like just there's nature. And now we have computers, phones, Bluetooth. Like, it just doesn't even, I can't comprehend it. It doesn't make any sense to me. But that's not really the point of what we were talking about in class, though. We have to extract out of the environment all our technology. But it goes along with that. So lithium batteries, mining lithium, bad for the environment. I know I did some research on that during class. We were talking about global warming and when the Earth was the hottest. It says one of the warmest times was during the geologic period known as I don't know what that word is. Between 600 and 800 million years ago, conditions were also frequently sweltering between 500 million and 250 million years ago. Just kind of going all over the place. These are just the tabs I still had open from class that are in my Tech and Society tab. So you were talking about AOC, and how we were talking about her net worth, and her net worth she is not worth 29 million. Her financial disclosure shows a far lower figure, is what this website says. A March 23rd Facebook post shows a photo of AOC with the text, "A broke bartender elected to Congress almost 6 years ago with a salary of $155K a year is now worth $25 million. But the FBI is kicking in Donald Trump's door, ? Post was flagged as a part of Facebook's efforts to combat false news and misinformation. This was not the first time AOC has been accused of being a millionaire. Trying to find where it. Okay, so AOC's latest financial disclosure report, filed September 12th, 2022, showed assets amounting to $4,000 to $60,000. It listed 4 assets: one savings account, one checking account, one brokerage account, and a 401k plan. Each asset ranges from $1,000 to $15,000. So for liabilities, the report listed student loans amounting to $15,000 to $50,000. Under gifts, an engagement ring is also listed worth $3,000. So we could not find any credible reports that show her net worth being anything close to 29 million. members of Congress, with a few exceptions, receive a salary of $174,000. The House Speaker receives $223,500, while the Senate President pro tempore and the majority minority leaders in the House and Senate receive $193,400. Yeah, so I was gonna say that, and I just never really got to say it in class, so I wrote it down. Now this is a big one that I completely agree with. Why are we so worried about environmental issues if there's countries like Mexico right next door who don't give a shit about it because they're just worried about feeding their people? So, I mean, a little metaphor I put under that was the U.S. trying to help the environment is like trying to empty a swimming pool with a spoon while it's raining. And I mean, I just kind of made that up, and I think it's pretty accurate. Like, we're sitting here trying to clean up our little tiny piece of the world while there's countries way bigger than us with way more people that are just destroying the environment. Which, I mean, it's inevitable. There's really nothing we can do to, I don't know. DDT, obviously we talked about that. It's pretty bad stuff, and it's probably partially in all of this. We've done some wild stuff throughout history. It's pretty crazy that we're still alive. Now this I had wrote down from Thursday. I said completely agree with you when you said there's natural things that will cure everything, but Big Pharma won't let it happen. So I 1000% agree with you on this. I believe in God, and I think that it makes perfect sense that He would put things naturally on this planet that would cure anything that could happen to us. I mean, it only makes sense. Like, I would damn near bet my soul that we have the cure to cancer. They're not going to release it. It's too big of a moneymaker for them. I mean, everything like that. It's just, I don't know. It's all too big of a moneymaker. I'm gonna look that up. Oncology drugs reached $176 billion in sales in 2021, more than double that of the next item on the list, vaccines, with $88.6 billion in sales. By 2026, cancer drug sales are expected to almost double to $320 billion in 1 year. So yeah, like I said, way too big of a moneymaker. On that note, I saw, man, I don't know how to explain this, but I saw a video probably about a year ago of this guy talking about, I don't know if it was his mom or sister, some relative that had got cancer, and she was told she had a couple months to live, whatever. And instead of letting them put her on the stuff that they would normally put her on, he found this doctor in some foreign country that did this natural stuff. It just completely natural, and they did it, and she's still alive, and like her cancer's gone. So that's just another thing that goes along with that. I'm very tired, and I'm almost at 10 minutes, and I really don't have much else to say. That's all that was in my notes, so see you in class tomorrow.